Greetings to you all out there and welcome to the channel Official Healthy by Nature. In this video we'll be discussing about the importance of seafood to human longevity. What if I told you that the secret to living past 100 isn't found in expensive supplements or extreme diets, but swimming freely in our oceans? Today we're diving deep into one of nature's most powerful longevity foods, seafood. The populations with the highest life expectancies on Earth, from Okinawa, Japan to the Mediterranean coast, have one thing in common. They eat seafood regularly. Today we'll explore exactly why the ocean might hold the key to your longest, healthiest life yet. Let's start with some compelling evidence. Have you heard of blue zones? These are regions where people regularly live to 100 and beyond, often in remarkable health. Dan Buettner identified 5 of these zones: Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, Nicoya in Costa Rica, Icaria in Greece, and Loma Linda in California. Here's what's fascinating. 4 out of 5 blue zones are coastal regions where seafood consumption is significantly higher than the global average. In Okinawa, residents consume fish almost daily. The Sardinians eat plenty of fish from the Mediterranean. The Greeks on Icaria have a diet rich in fish and sea vegetables. But this isn't just correlation. The Okinawan traditional saying, "Nuchigusui," means food is medicine, and fish is central to this philosophy. These populations aren't just living longer, they're living better, with lower rates of heart disease, cancer, and cognitive decline. So what makes seafood so special for longevity? The answer starts with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These aren't just any fats. They're essential fats that your body cannot produce on its own. Think of omega-3s as your body's premium fuel. While you can get some omega-3s from plants like flax seeds and walnuts, seafood provides the preformed bioactive versions that your body can use immediately. It's like the difference between giving someone directions to a destination versus driving them there yourself. EPA, or eicosapentaenoic acid, is your inflammation fighter. Chronic inflammation is now recognized as a root cause of aging and age diseases. EPA works at the cellular level to reduce inflammatory markers throughout your body. DHA, or docosahexaenoic acid, is brain food. Your brain is about 60% fat, and DHA makes up a significant portion of that. Studies show that people with higher DHA levels have larger brain volumes and perform better on cognitive tests as they age. A landmark study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 2,600 adults for 16 years. Those with the highest omega-3 blood levels lived an average of 2.2 years longer than those with the lowest levels. That's not just more years, that's potentially more quality years. Let's talk about your heart, the engine that keeps you going. Cardiovascular disease remains the leading cause of death globally, but seafood consumption offers remarkable protection. The famous Gysi study in Italy followed over 11,000 heart attack survivors. Those who consumed just 1 gram of omega-3s daily, equivalent to eating fatty fish twice a week, reduced their risk of sudden cardiac death by 45%. 45%. That's more effective than many medications, but how does this work? Omega-3s from seafood stabilize your heart rhythm, reduce blood pressure, decrease triglycerides, and make your blood less likely to clot inappropriately. They also improve the flexibility of your arteries, keeping blood flowing smoothly. The Inuit populations of Greenland traditionally consumed massive amounts of seafood and had virtually no heart disease, despite a high-fat diet. This paradox puzzled researchers until they discovered the protective power of marine omega-3 SMODR research, and some research populations have come from the home apple. People who eat fish regularly have up to a 36% lower risk of dying from heart disease. That's not just living longer, that's living without the fear of the world's biggest killer. Here's something that might surprise you. Your brain ages differently when you regularly consume seafood. Multiple studies show that people who eat fish weekly have larger hippocampus volumes, that's the brain region crucial for memory and learning. The Chicago Health and Aging Project followed over 6,000 people for years. Those who ate seafood once a week had 60% slower cognitive decline compared to those who rarely ate fish. One meal per week created a measurable difference in brain aging, but it gets better. The same study found that people eating seafood regularly had a 41% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. Think about that, nearly half the risk, just from including fish in your weekly routine. DHE is particularly crucial here. It maintains the fluidity of brain cell membranes, supports the growth of new brain cells, and helps clear out the toxic proteins associated with Alzheimer's disease. It's like premium maintenance for your most important organ. In Japan, where seafood consumption is among the world's highest, Alzheimer's rates are significantly lower than in Western countries. Even as Japan has westernized its diet over recent decades, regions that maintain traditional seafood-heavy eating patterns continue to show remarkable brain health in aging populations. Let's not forget about protein. As we age, maintaining muscle mass becomes crucial for longevity. Sarcopenia, today's age muscle loss, is a major predictor of disability and mortality in older adults. Seafood provides complete, high-quality protein that's easily absorbed by your body. Unlike red meat, which has been linked to increased inflammation and disease risk, seafood protein comes with those beneficial omega-3 as attached. Fish protein is also highly bioavailable, meaning your body can use a higher percentage of what you consume. A 3.5-ounce serving of salmon provides about 25 grams of protein. That's roughly 40% of what most adults need daily. But here's the kicker. Seafood protein stimulates muscle protein synthesis more effectively than many other protein sources. This means you're not just maintaining muscle mass, you're optimizing your body's ability to build and repair muscle tissue as you age. Studies show that older adults who consume adequate seafood have better muscle strength, balance, and overall physical function. They're more likely to maintain independence and less likely to experience debilitating falls. Seafood isn't just about omega-3s and protein. It's a treasure trove of micronutrients that are often deficient in modern diets but crucial for longevity. Take selenium, for example. This powerful antioxidant is found in high concentrations in seafood, particularly Brazil nuts and fish. Selenium supports your immune system and helps protect against cancer. People living in regions with selenium-rich soils have lower cancer rates. Then there's iodine, essential for thyroid function. Your thyroid regulates metabolism, energy levels, and even mood. Most of the world's population is mildly iodine deficient, but regular seafood consumption easily prevents this. Zinc from seafood supports immune function and wound healing. Vitamin D from fatty fish helps with bone health and immune function. B vitamins, particularly B12, support nerve function and energy production. But perhaps most importantly, seafood provides these nutrients in their most bioavailable forms. It's not just what nutrients are present, it's how well your body can absorb and use them. So how do you harness this longevity power? The good news is you don't need to eat seafood every day to see benefits, though you certainly can. The American Heart Association recommends 2 servings of fish per week, with at least one being a fatty fish high in omega-3s. That's salmon, mackerel, sardines, anchovies, or herring. Think of the acronym SMASH: salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, herring. If you're concerned about mercury, choose smaller fish that are lower on the food chain. Sardines and anchovies are incredibly nutrient dense and have minimal mercury content. Wild-caught salmon is another excellent choice. Let's address the elephant in the room. Concerns about seafood safety. Yes, some fish contain mercury, but the benefits far outweigh the risks for most people. The FDA and major health organizations worldwide maintain that the cardiovascular and brain benefits of seafood consumption significantly exceed any potential mercury risks. Pregnant women should choose low mercury options of seafood weekly for optimal fetal brain development. What about cost? Canned fish is incredibly affordable and often more nutritious than fresh, since it's processed at peak freshness. Frozen fish is another budget-friendly option that retains most of its nutritional value. For environmental concerns, remember that many seafood choices are more sustainable than land-based protein sources. Mussels, oysters, and sardines have minimal environmental impact and are incredibly nutritious. Some people worry about preparation, but seafood can be incredibly simple. Canned fish requires no cooking. Fresh fish can be baked with just olive oil, lemon, and herbs in 15 minutes. The evidence is overwhelming. Seafood consumption is one of the most powerful dietary strategies for longevity. From the blue zones to modern research, the message is clear. The ocean offers us a path to longer, healthier lives. Remember, longevity isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. Seafood helps ensure those extra years are spent with a sharp mind, strong heart, and healthy body. Your challenge this week: add 1 serving of seafood to your diet, whether it's a can of sardines, a piece of salmon, or some fish tacos. Take that first step toward harnessing the ocean's longevity power. If this video helped you understand the incredible benefits of seafood, hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based longevity content.